this book is about files, about
Yes.
secret police files.
Yes.
And so that seems pretty a very neutral source, an unemotional source.
Absolutely
and on the other hand,
unemotional,
it is very intimate, and one is always kind of as a reader. That's the way I experience it. You are in a spy novel, because that's the way it reads. And on the other hand, it's all the time about you.
Well, I am talking about very personal things, and things that for a long time I didn't talk about, simply because my parents were they were such forward-looking people. They did not want to go backward. And now, of course, having read those thousands and thousands of pages, I can well understand. And in a way, I wish I had read it while they were alive, so that I could have asked them a million questions, but also to tell them that I understand some of their choices, which I didn't understand.
And even so, your parents had to conceal from your children part of what they were doing, and they had even to conceal it from each other.
I'm not sure that my parents realized, I hope they didn't, to what extent they were, even once they had reached sanctuary here, and they loved this country beyond reason. It was their last stop. I don't think they realized to what extent they were still under surveillance by, as you said, not one but two secret police, and a reminder that the Cold War had its mirror image. My father wrote a desperate letter to my mother on cigarette paper from prison, and that was even in the files on cigarette paper, and that the original letter. And that I make copies of.
One could still read it. Must have been written by the pencil,
with a tiny stub of a pencil. And my father, who his whole life hated to write, he was an old-fashioned reporter, so he always typed.
Had his Remington.
Yes, and then Olivetti. Yes, he was an old style. Yeah. But no, it's made me much closer to my parents, which I don't think was their purpose.
They were great anthropologists.
Yes,
even though I
don't think that was their intent.
No, that was not their intent. But I think for further centuries, when they want to find out, but how did people live, in the second half of the 20th century?
Yeah, it's all there.
The secret police will be an invaluable source.
Yeah.
I mean, next to the novelists.
Yeah, I actually thought about dedicating the book to the secret police, whose relentless...
the secret policeman,
yes,
kind of.
Yes.
the unknown.
Yeah, whose relentless pursuit of my parents has enabled me to really understand them.